Hey, what's going on, guys? The Horror Man back with HALLOWATCH Day 13. And because it's the 13th, it's sort of opposite day. Because 13 is the opposite of 31, isn't it? October 13th is known as Neewollah to some, because it's the opposite of Halloween. Halloween spelled backwards. Now, I usually show my movie pick first, followed by my TV pick. But since it is Neewollah, I decided to show my TV pick first for this video. And lastly, I've been routinely uploading these HALLOWATCH videos later in the day. But sticking with the trend of doing the opposite, I'll be posting this one much earlier. But there is also another reason why I am uploading this one earlier in the day, which I'll explain in just a bit. But first, my HALLOWATCH Day 13 TV pick. And since it is the 13th, I've chosen The Monster Vision with Joe Bob Briggs Friday the 13th Halloween Marathon. Now, even though this marathon featured 5 of the Friday the 13th films, I am still considering this a TV pick, because Monster Vision was a TV show. This marathon aired on Halloween night in 1997, and it included the films Friday the 13th, Friday the 13th Part 2, Friday the 13th Part 3, Friday the 13th Part 5, A New Beginning, and Jason Lives, Friday the 13th Part 6. Of course, before and after each of the movies and in between commercial breaks, we would get to listen to Joe Bob's commentary and see him on set of the Monster Vision studio. And because it was a Halloween special, there was sort of a movie within a movie feel to it. It wasn't the usual Joe Bob sitting in his chair drinking beer, giving his thoughts on the films. Joe Bob himself was being stalked on the Monster Vision set, and strange things were happening all around him. It was a lot of fun, and very memorable. Now, as I mentioned, this featured 5 of the Friday the 13th films, but the final chapter wasn't included, because they couldn't get the rights. And Joe Bob was not too happy about that. He even references that during the marathon. Now, as you guys know, I love Monster Vision, but this Halloween Friday the 13th marathon has a special place in my heart. For me, this is probably the most nostalgic of all the Monster Vision episodes. It was during one of the last years I ever went trick-or-treating with my friends. After getting candy, doing the usual Halloween fun, one of my friends came back to my house, and we watched this marathon. I remember already having blank VHS tapes in the VCR, ready to record, just in case we got home too late. We sat sorting our candy, eating some of it, watching Joe Bob and his hilarious commentaries. They were Friday the 13th films on Halloween, which I never really even considered at the time. I mean, Friday the 13th films are summer slasher films for me, but I never even questioned it. Instead, I watched and I loved every minute of it. This Monster Vision Halloween Friday the 13th marathon is my favorite Halloween marathon of all time, which is why it is my HALLOWATCH Day 13 TV pick. Now, I mentioned there was another reason I was starting with my TV pick today. Well, I have some big news. Tonight, I have a job, which many horror fans would probably consider to be a dream job. I will be playing the iconic Jason Voorhees at a local camp resort. I really can't say much more about that right now, but in time, you will see more. There is going to be a professional photographer on site, so when I have those photos, I'll definitely share some on here. Well, my HALLOWATCH Day 13 TV pick was a Friday the 13th marathon, but my HALLOWATCH Day 13 movie pick is an actual Halloween marathon. So, yeah, I mean, it's another obvious choice, but let's just get it out of the way now. Who doesn't watch at least one of the Halloween films during the Halloween season? I myself usually get around to watching just about all of them, and if I do skip any, it's usually Halloween Resurrection. I have already watched both Halloween The Curse of Michael Myers theatrical cut and Halloween The Curse of Michael Myers producer's cut this season, and I am considering doing a comparison video where I discuss my thoughts on both. As a kid, I have fond memories of watching the original Halloween and Halloween 2 on Halloween night. But even more so, I remember loving Halloween 4 and Halloween 5. Those were always my favorite too. I literally don't think a year has passed that I have not watched both of those around Halloween. They are pretty much my go-to sequels this time of year. It's just not Halloween without Ted Hollister being gunned down. Or Longneck Myers. But hey, I love all of these films, with the exception of Resurrection. And yes, that includes Rob Zombie's Halloween and Halloween 2, and especially Halloween 3, Season of the Witch. I think it's a fantastic film for this time of year. So it's called Halloween 3. Who cares? I definitely enjoy it for what it is, and it has a fantastic Halloween atmosphere. But hey, to each his own, right? So that's it, guys, for my HALLOWATCH Day 13 picks. The Monster Vision Halloween Friday the 13th Marathon and, well, the Halloween franchise. Obvious choice. Be sure to check back tomorrow to see what I pick for Day 14. And now a list of friends who are also participating in this 31-day challenge. Thanks for watching.